Minnie Proctor sahojifkaros. And ata zola tijari imbonakadi gusin chatskagi punayagiranga man punayira chagisa diron ane mahaqatsoqa aasaya tihat kipunaka kislaqu aasan mahayat pumahayan annaqa giyumalga tijari imbonakadi gusin punayit fullidimat ugas tihat kipunaka siskilayi hayuam madagiyom punayirunga masabagiranandos tijari punakan punskrangitos kahonte kislidatiat nuat hayu ajulagi fulat punayagat manimpo hagitsen onaqoteo wasas onayagin timbohe ontsenawa tuusat chikislis mapunahoyan man pukislarirunga muwen the language kahonta man marat kakaidon naka kampungwe abidon mana pidagi tigabajianda najot folnawat man mahayis folidon and hayuat jipanagi hokolin mata punayat mahayadi hayuat hangit mahaqatsoqo migosapkatsoqon aasiron tijari yahagiduis manittiron dawas hiskinaqanoqat muwida oqlaktoorlega muwi yahagiduis kajan ammakilluguandon dawas manoqhuigaikin yahekkin madigosa adigat hayuat migosapkatsoqo tanasnuat oqhuikhogartikin yahegiraasiron madamahaduimat magiron hada hangit sivana sayakkiranaasiron mau tigabagin pokkitsohoyaana man hojifhoyan mat punayahandos kahojin chahojifhoyan mada amahayaruank schedule magen and magen mat stafatski hagiron tuusat kislaqatungo kon agillajet nagen tuahana killiskon timahayaqtan luas mowi killagiba stafatski hayagen nagen maqahanduayat chahusino muas mo kitlagiba timahuikiatat tijari imponaqadigosen timponahuidos tiatkuponaqappunahuigoros kajet amanayaget ma hanga tuit toqqalgi hada yahek tijari yahekida pumahatsiha kajagen mowedes tohon siasaqnaat amanaya amehuigeget amanayaqatsa kajeran madur sinner kahode lega mantoqqalagi yahegi rabogia yara tuwi alaji zagirua kajis tembo agin emanayaqa wa tuwi ahui soyat sajafatski tuwa se kislaqattungo kont agillaajat naqsugi maqahanayandos sahuse huas hofanangi ambawat oqlattoorlaigadon muwida manadoqaat hayuatat tim muwin hiskinaqafullaat sayat kagilat tuwagirundos magagit hada migosap kajoyo sa hada puagit mowe idipuna ijagin sfolidon ues anda nagim makagon mowe sabawadora mowe stiatulit haget amonado gimatskedi migosap kajoyo nesli wayat sabo ojairanga sosai samasandon timpunahui mowe tiajulera manai mats getsta modisa hangis starlagen hada ajina hada huile naskoban huistoget estofas hangin antlapitsas mowe hokolat yiktagirundos anogitskan emojet hangin simanajigot huilatchi ketamanai manchimonado ogas chimo maramo huilatchi hangin antlabigot hokolat hislagirundo yikchira ojirundos magimat getston amonado but kitli body kon amonado gimat mado maligada. My name is Minnie Proctor, and I didn't say it before, but I'm of the Deer clan. Ijual girundoas. Moina chaskemat fosforwirak mo madamondoas. Moina language camp. We had I helped the Creek Nation, the language department. I said, whatever y'all do, if y'all need my help, just let me know. And I sit here today trying to do that, nervous and forgetting things, and at my age it's kind of easy to do. But anyway, I had 2 students in the language camp when I was working for Creek Nation. And they learned real good, but they give me credit for what they do. One of them, he goes to church and sings Creek songs, and to this day he tells me thank you. He talks to me in Creek, and I talk to him in Creek in church also. But he leads songs, and the other one went on, and he helps the stomp dance out. And one time at this one place, I was told, I wasn't there, but I was told that they have that East and West game, and that's what they called Digga-Buggy men's game. And they asked him to be the speaker for the grounds that he was representing, and you know, it was a surprise to me because I didn't know he knew how to, you know, to talk that way for the grounds, but I heard he did a real good job. And just to know that they went on to do those things and carry the Creek songs and for the stomp dance, it makes me proud that I just feel like they learned something. I don't praise myself for it. I praise the people that I've taught when they carry on the works. And they told me themselves that after the camp, they said when they went home, and they were 2 best friends, and they said when we call one another, he said, all we do is talk Creek. We don't talk English. We just talk Creek. And I said, well, that's really good. And I just thought they really learned. That was their desire in their heart, you know, to do that. And it makes me proud that they're doing that. As before, when I told my pastor that he can start Creek songs, and my pastor said, I don't know, he's light complected too. But I said, yeah, I said, he can sing. And so that night he called on him, and he just started up, no problem. And to this day, you can still hear him at the churches. If he's there, he'll start a Creek song. And sometimes I don't even have to call on him. He just starts it and goes. And just this past Sunday, he sang 3 Creek songs, different ones, and he put them one right after the other, it just gives me a good feeling that, they're carrying it on. And so anytime you teach anybody something, you don't know if they learned or not, but when they carry it on and you hear it, it just makes you feel good. And then the other one, when he went on to talk for the stomp dance, and he said, she was my teacher. So that makes me proud. And some of these things I just hear, and sometimes they come and let me know, But he can sing Creek songs too, the one that goes to the ceremonial stomp dance, And when my uncle, before, when he was pastor of the church, and I was there, and I had my own camp, and I was going to say habo, but I think I said chabo. So I kind of thought, did I say that? That was in my mind. So you're going to have to erase that. My uncle told me, seemed like night times he would come to me and he would tell me things, but he'd always say, that's just for you. And I said, okay. So anything he told me, as soon as he left, it went out of my mind. I never repeated it because he said it was just for me. And that's what he wanted. He didn't want it to be repeated. It was for my ears only. And, that's something when a pastor comes to you and tells you things to get it off his chest, that he can come to you and just have that confidence in you that it's not going to go any further than that, And so he told me that this old man told him, don't ever go against one or the other. He said, and that was that modisa is that stone jar that they used for medicine, and the other one was a evergreen tree. And said he was standing in the middle, and he told him, don't ever go against one or the other. Have respect for it, because they are both powerful. And it's like, there is one. So I don't try to hold one against the other. I try to honor what is being done, at church or at the stomp grounds. And I just feel like you don't need to be going around telling people this and that. It's not right. I don't know. Our forefathers did that too, and they're the ones brought it over. But sometimes we try to knock it down, saying it's wrong, but I would say just have respect for it. And if you talk Creek, keep on talking it, and that's the only way it's going to go a little bit longer. But as it is, every time we have a full speaker, Flint speaker, when they die, they're taking it with them. It's not here. And a lot of them were good storytellers because they came to our department and at Creek Nation and told us. And, those are wonderful stories. And then when they tell jokes, when they tell it in Creek, it's a lot funnier than English. And I enjoy that, you know. It just Creek. It was my first language, and I respect it and I honor it, and my family that had spoke it, you know. And they still carry on from when from back there. So I just want to know, if you speak it, keep on speaking it. It doesn't matter if people laugh at you. It's something that you were born with. You respect it and continue on. That's the only way it's going to live for a little while longer. And really, that's all I've got to say. Maro.